Take a look at this stalker video that comes to us from Bensonhurst, New York, in which this woman feels as though she's being racially discriminated against.
Because when I first got here, I didn't see anybody being monitored at the register, and now all of a sudden you're here. All of a sudden you're here.
No, what is the monitoring?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Why monitoring?
No monitoring because I'm helping the registered cashiers in the collector basket.
Hi. At Food Universe in 66th Street and Avenue O. Documenting my shopping experience. Okay. Right now, I don't see any managers at the register or checking to see people when they are checking out. Everyone's checking out peacefully. All right, let's do some shopping. As we can see now, there's a manager right over there. He's checking. Come over here.
Something wrong?
Yes, there is something wrong.
What is it?
Every time I go to the register, I'm being monitored, and I notice that you don't do that with the other customers.
No, what is the monitoring?
Monitoring is when there's always a manager checking to see if I pay.
Oh, who say that?
I've observed it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's why I have to document.
Oh my God. Nobody do that.
I hope not.
We just check everybody, not only you.
I've seen only me.
No, just in the your store because there is everybody the same, equal.
I hope so.
Yeah, of course.
Because when I first got here, I didn't see anybody being monitored at the register, and now all of a sudden you're here. All of a sudden you're here.
No, what is the monitoring?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Why monitoring?
No monitoring because I'm helping the registered cashiers in the collector basket.
The manager went over to one of the aisles. He's apparently laughing at the situation.
Do you have a store card?
I do not. Thank you.
You could tap.
Okay.
Is everything okay?
I have to monitor the managers because I've noticed that I've been being watched whenever I'm checking out to see if my money's real, to see if I pay, things like that. So I have to document to see in case there's any unfair treatment in the establishment. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, in this particular store. The manager just went into the store, into the office. And now randomly there's a manager checking people out right next to my register. So,
Thank you.
Simply just working, ma'am.
no. It's been 5 months. It's been 5 months.
Thank you.
Don't forget your wallet.
Oh, thank you very much. I wasn't going to forget my wallet.
You are the problem.
Oh, no, sir.
You, I'm talking to him, not you. Oh, he's something else.
I don't know about them. I don't know. I've been coming here for 5 months.
Alice Rose took it upon herself to record video evidence of her stalker following her home late at night after she said that nobody believed her. Chris has been stalked for 6 years. The Metropolitan Police said that a man was arrested at his house last year and subsequently bailed out. However, Chris says she is not aware of an arrest relating to her experience and disputes that she has ever been provided with a dedicated officer. There were more than 80,000 stalking offenses in England and Wales last year, one every 6 seconds. But the numbers of arrests increased at just half the rate of the rise in incidents.
Stopped thinking about you since the day I left, and I'm not taking no for an answer. Hi, I need to see you. We met for a reason, and I believe we are meant for each other. You dirty, filthy slag. I hope you get AIDS. It's just disgusting. Honestly, I can't bear these. The moment you see a physical image of somebody, you then realise that actually this is really real. Someone that has absolutely no kind of relationship with me whatsoever can be completely obsessed.
She doesn't work here anymore, I'm afraid.
No, of course she don't. Ask her why she's sleeping with a married man and going around calling people and bullying people. Ask her.
He phoned up, spoke to someone and said he'll punch me up until there's no more of me. My fear is that he would take my life and then take his life.
A man named Kai shows that this woman was stalking him on the bus and managed to get some video evidence of her staring at him for some unexplainable, creepy reason. Thomas and Mike met on the dating app Tinder, and Thomas got quite attached to Mike rather quickly and began to stalk her. Mike got some incredibly weird vibes coming from Thomas, so she ghosted him, which just made him more angry, resulting in him stabbing her to death.
She had just so much more to give, and she had just a lot of love for everyone.
Chilling CCTV shows Lorraine Cox being followed along the streets of Exeter by Azam Mangori, who had been convicted of murdering 30-year-old Miss Cox. Mangori, an Iraqi-born failed asylum seeker, spent several days dismembering Cox's body before dumping her remains in dumpsters and the woodlands. Alice Ruggles lived in Gateshead, England, and had broken up with her boyfriend Harry Dillon. Harry did not take the breakup well. Texts, emails, and voicemails graduated to hacking and stalking her at home. This eventually led to a horrific and tragic ending.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of blood here on the floor. I've still got paramedics equipment in here as well. She's lying on her back in the bathroom with a very large hole in her neck. The bathroom's completely awash.
You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention any questions. Some of you later on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
So Harriet, 1834 hours yesterday, Alice Ruggles was found at her home address in Gateshead and she'd been murdered. Okay, did you murder Alice?
No, I did not murder Alice.
Do you have any knowledge of this?
No, I don't have any knowledge of this.
Were you present when this murder occurred?
No, I wasn't. She told people that I was really abusive and I used to stop her from doing things, and it was a really horrible relationship. She didn't have a life. That's a lot of rubbish. There's something that I did I shouldn't have done, but because I had her Facebook password, so I went on her Facebook and changed her password because I just didn't want her to go back on Tinder, and I was just desperate to not let her go back on Tinder.
How do you know she was on Tinder?
So one of the guys in my flat in the army barracks, he was on Tinder, and I found out that she was on Tinder because she showed me.
Right. So you've logged on as her and changed her password?
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't stalk her and all that. Obviously, I did look at her Facebook to see what's going on because I've been with her for so long through all these things, so I can't just turn her off my head.
Sorry, take time.
So I jumped over the wall.
So you've jumped over?
Yeah. So I've jumped over, and she then started saying, what are you doing here? I'm going to call the police, leave now. And I'm like, Alice, please calm down. Stop panicking. I'm just here to speak to you. You've not given me my answers. I just want my answers. She said, I don't want to speak to you or see you because I've heard stories about how guys like you end up killing their girlfriends. And I've got a feeling you'll probably do the same. I don't want to die. I want to live.
We're looking for fingerprints. We're looking for blood transfer from the scene to the car.
See, the thing is, sorry, I'm interrupting. There won't be any blood transfer because there was no blood on me when I left that place.
So are you saying when you left her, she had no injuries or anything?
Oh, no, absolutely nothing. No injuries, nothing. She was perfectly fine, fit, healthy.
We've been told exactly what happened to her and how you cut her throat.
No comment.
Are you looking back? Are you? Do you remember what happened?
No comment.
Do you remember what you did?
No comment.
Do you remember how bad it was?
No comment.
Do you remember the blood spraying?
No comment.
I'm being told that she suffered. She must have known what was happening. Because she didn't die straight away.
You've got 4 tiny little scratches on your face. Her throat is slit open through the voice box.
Back to us.
Ronnie Jacobson met her stalker at camp when she was in her early teens, and he was a couple of years older. What started out as a friendship turned into stalking, bullying, and more. She dealt with him for 15 years as he wrote letters to her employers and even impersonated her to her friends by getting a replica of her email address and phone number.
He was a couple years older, 14 or 15, and he was a bit of an outcast, but so was I, so we made friends. We just did regular camp stuff together. He wasn't my only camp friend, but I gave him probably more time than other people did. He was a little clingy. I remember kind of wanting to hang out with my other camp friends, and he would kind of hold me back. I didn't know what that would turn into. After camp was over, we started talking on the phone after school, and that was nice. But then the calls just started becoming too much. And there would be multiple a night. After I hung up, he would call back. I told my parents, and they at first started screening them for me and would just tell him I wasn't home or I was busy. Most people kind of pick up on those social cues, but he didn't, and he kept calling. And so my parents got tired of screening his calls, so we blocked him on our home phone. And then in high school, Facebook came out, and that's when he started contacting me on there. As each social media company arose, he would follow me on the next one. It was every day, multiple times a day, 5-10 messages an hour. It was really excessive. I started to really think, no, he is a stalker, this is what he is. He's my stalker. When I was in college and he showed up outside of my school library that he had apparently staked out for days, I was shocked. I kind of did a double take because I hadn't seen him in years at that point. My stomach just sank and just tied up in knots. Even when somebody is not violent or physically threatening, there's always a sense of what will they do, what can they do.
Take a look at what very well may be the worst pickup artist in the world caught harassing this woman.
What?
Are you in high school?
No.
Graduated?
Yeah.
So you're in college?
Mm-hmm.
Where at?
Kent.
That's around.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes.
How old are you?
19. I think you got it. Yep.
What city is Kent in?
Kent.
There's a city called Kent and the college is called Kent. Is that like East Cleveland?
No, it's Kent, Ohio.
So it's not even part of Cleveland?
No.
It's part of Northeast Ohio?
I guess. Guess.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
My country.
321.
Can I pay with this? And you, oh shit, it's already there.
Do you want your receipt?
I want that.
Alright, you're all set.
Am I though?
Yep.
Are you sure about
Hey, it's Mickey. I just wanted to let you know that women don't owe you shit, okay? I was just trying to do my job. And this man came in asking personal questions about my life, which I am not required to give, right? If you want me to be a bitch, I will happily be a bitch. But that video was me being calm, collected, and trying to be safe because I'm not sure how a man is going to respond to my rejection, right? Because many women have been hurt, murdered, because they said no. So I would rather take the precautions of me still responding even though I was clearly uncomfortable, rather than just being a bitch and somehow risking my life. Put yourself in my shoes. I was at work. I was the only one at work by myself. He was the only person in the store at the time. And he just comes in asking personal questions about me and my life. There was no conversation prior to that. He just straight up started asking me how old I was, what school I went to, where that school was. Don't you think that's a little odd? A little creepy? Man or woman? Like, come on, man. Women aren't bitches. We're just uncomfortable and scared because we don't know how men are gonna react. So please, stay out of my comment section if you're gonna be misogynistic and a prick.
Destina captioned the following footage with, "That time my husband caught a peeping Tom on his trail camera outside our bedroom window." This poor woman was simply trying to exercise at her gym, but was made very uncomfortable, all thanks to this incredibly creepy stalker.
I ain't gonna force it, dog. But that's what I'm here for, though. I like to give a mama too. That's not what it feels, though. It feels like you can't get it up yourself.
An alleged stalker followed a woman home and was caught on camera lurking outside her house. Fellas, here's what not to do when you see a girl in the gym.
On today's episode of Creepy Men Staring at Me at the Gym, I was just doing lunges. Lunges there and back. I recorded, stared at me both times.
Girls say stop staring but then have no problem doing it to men. I'm a victim.
Absolutely terrifying footage shows a man getting stalked by some sort of mysterious shadow-like entity. Stay tuned for our #1 pick that will shock you. Usually, it's the boys who check out girls in markets, shopping malls, gyms, and other public places. However, a survey shows that girls do check out handsome and attractive boys, as shown in this video. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.